All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the 21st day of posting my post market analysis every day. I mean, every time I can until, I I no longer I mean, until whenever generally. All right, so first I'm going to start with apologizing because I mean, you don't know, but I know I have, offended my family, and this is because I have not been, following my rules as I promised. The past 4 days or 4 or 5 days, I have, been messing up my trading system, and I don't know, for some reason I took one loss and it messed me up, and I started, taking trades that I shouldn't take. Right? I mean, it's just a couple of them, but then he actually he actually made um, good impact in the not too good, bad impact actually in um, my trading history basically, and my balance too actually. So it was just today that I promised myself that I won't come back here until I put it at least back to where it should be, and right now, so I took some trades. I think GU. I took a few. I took about five trades. Yes. Then USD JPY, GU, and gold. And I don't think I want to share those trades as they were not. It was just me playing around. Genuine. Let me maybe at the end of the video. I mean, once I'm done with this, I'm going to share the funded next portal so you see how it is going. So technically, I you know I took a loss at first, and then for some reason, for some reason, I just I don't know, it just messed up with my it just I don't know, some way collided with my thought process, and I just thought that, oh, it's time to start doing nonsense, and I'm really sorry that that I allowed that, because it is normal to to be emotional. Because it actually got to me that I was dancing between small drawdown, break even, tiny profits, back to break even, back to a little drawdown. Then I was just going around that circle, and I think that actually messed with me a little, and you know I can see what it cost. So I took a few trades, and but let me just go straight to the trade I took today on gold. As this trade again wasn't the best of them, and this is because I didn't technically get a rejection. I just on 4 hours, gold doesn't have any past data behind here because it was, I mean, this was the all-time high asset. No, here. Do you get? So this range was the all-time high asset when I took the trade. So I marked out the sell zone. This was then he pulled back into it. There was no rejection, but I just when I saw this, I just thought that let's try to sell a little. Do you get? So I just risked the sell, which went well at some point, because what did I see? Where's my 1 hour? Okay, it was 1 hour. All right, so the trade I took it on 1 hour. So when he pulled back, he gave me this sell zone, right? This sell zone, and it means that starting from 12 p.m. I can enter for sale after the rejection. If he rejects, do you get? So I waited for this. I should have entered. No, I couldn't actually. I wouldn't have entered because there was no 4 hour key level. So I would have waited for like a proper rejection on the 1 hour. So I waited for this and entered here. So market came all the way down to about this place before it started going up. But I took profit somewhere here. Yeah, I took profit somewhere here. So I took profit somewhere here. Somewhere here could have been 1:2, Oh, really? Yeah, maybe I think it was somewhere here. It wasn't up to that. It was maybe somewhere here. You get? Let's just say one is to 1.95. So that's almost 1 is to 2 RR, which could have actually been because I tell you that I risk between 250 and 300, but because I have been messing up my trades, I went lower on my risk, right? Because it only made sense, to if you are not in the best frame of mind and you are making wrong decisions, it's just best to that between during that window, just take tiny, try and cut your risk as much as possible. So I think my risk was about $160 instead of 250, and I closed somewhere here. So I made about $268. I'm going to show you this in the funded next portal. Yeah, and yes. So I think that is what I that is the only trade I was able to take today, and I've gone back to opening these four these four um watch lists. I've gone back to trading these four of them anytime I see a setup. Actually, I've not been seeing quality setups, and I don't know, for some reason I don't I think I lack patience. Genuinely, I think I should learn to be more patient. I think I should embrace patience a little more than I am right now, because I figure that there are times that I just I just force setups basically. These are things I see. Of course, these setups are clean, but then when it comes to direction, I don't really prioritize direction. I don't know, for some reason, and that is because I want to take I just want to trade. I don't want to take good trades. I want to stop that because it's actually messing with me. And the only reason I'm going from you know tiny drawdown, um break even, tiny profit, and repeat, is because I'm not I'm not taking enough quality trades. Do you understand? If I am patient enough to, filter out my trades, take out the best, even though setup agrees, but then look at what direction is saying, like context of direction. I think that's what I should focus on going forward, because these past few days I took I don't know. I didn't enjoy my trading. I didn't enjoy how I was trading. I was trading so unprofessionally. Like I didn't know what I was, because I didn't have a system technically, and that actually broke me some way, because I promised myself that I was not going to take go back to that pattern of trading again. And now I am back in profit, and I think we can go back to um trading as we should. So, since there's nothing to show you, I think my only trade was on gold, and eventually gold went up, and I wasn't surprised it went up because there was no key level to work with. Do you understand? There was no key level to work with, and this buy. Let me see if I could have. Is there anything on 1 hour that could have given me an entry for this buy? Oh, right, nothing on 1 hour could have, even 30 minutes. So maybe just engulfing view, but my entry model wouldn't have given me an entry for this buy. Yeah, so let's go to the funded next page. Share this now. Okay, let me refresh. For some reason, it's telling me. What do you mean? So sorry. Okay. All right. So this is the competition profile. Yeah, this is what is in progress. All right. So you can see that. I am back again in profit as I'm back in my usual. It won't be my usual form tomorrow. I will try to grow this. So I'm back on. I have $116 in profits. Let me show you the trades that I was talking about. All right, so you can see that. Let's go from the past 4 days. Um, if you look from here, oh yeah, I took this loss on USDJPY, this loss, and it messed me up. For some reason, I stopped. Now I took this $8 profit. I should have taken more than $8 profit on this particular trade, but then I messed it up again. Took see how I started reducing my risk from there. I reduced my risk here. I took a loss on this one. I think this was a normal loss. I can't remember the. I know I document. I always journal my trades, so I know that I would have. I just want to bore you guys with things like that because there have been. So this is 21st. Yeah. So I took this loss, and then yesterday I took this buy not from my setup. It was not from my setup. It was from news. It was just a sentimental thing. Trump was going to give a speech, and I thought that usually there's a way once there's Trump giving a speech, people I mean, it's just genuinely sentimental. I might be wrong, but then gold just as a way of going up just a little. Do you understand? While the speech is on or something. And so I just took advantage of this and I took $133. It was about $200, but then it went down $133. Same today. This was about $400 at some point, but then I risked there about maybe a $160 or something. And you can see that my lot size is 0.22, so it's thereabout. So yeah, so that is how I've not taken I've not made good decisions. I've not been you know I would not say I've not made good decisions genuinely, but I've not just been very consistent with making good decisions for the past 4 days, and I sincerely apologize to everybody that believed in me and that believes in me, that believed and believes in me. I promise that I will do better going forward. And yes, so I think that is everything I have for you today. So thank you for joining today. I'll see you on day 22. Bye bye.